Yes guys, what is going on, and welcome back to another video here on my channel. So today is episode 3 of my full week of training whilst I'm preparing for a marathon and trying to maintain an aesthetic physique. So in today's video we have a tempo workout at the track and a leg session, and as you may have noticed, we are back in the UK now. We did film these videos the whole week in Cyprus. However, something happened with the memory card and the files got corrupted. So we moved, we're here, we're back. So I'm gonna film it again, take you through the full day of training. I'm getting closer to the half marathon now, which is in Mallorca in 3 weeks time. So in terms of my leg workouts, I am tapering those down. And as I get closer to my full marathon in Florence, leg workouts will be getting few and far between. I won't be doing many of them, and if I do, they'll be very light because, you know, it's just not worth the DOMs. Obviously the priority right now is the running. And today's workout, the tempo workout, is a 5 kilometer tempo. So we've got a 3 kilometer warm up at a conversational pace, then a 5 kilometer tempo. So we're aiming for a 4:20 pace on the 5K, and then obviously we have a cool down. So starting off the session, banana and honey. I've got some electrolytes in here from Ghost, the hydration. This is the new shaker as well, and as always you can use my code J for 20% off Ghost. There is a new Cinnabon caramel pecan protein flavor out as well, and a new greens flavor. So yeah, code J for 20% off all your orders. I'm using my Vapor Flyers today to run in, probably my best speed shoe that I have apart from my Alpha Flyers, which I'm saving for my half marathon debut. Without further ado, let's get into this run. Right guys, so 5K, that was a challenge. So it's a 3K warm up, 5K tempo at 4:20 pace. That was a target, and then a cool down. I actually just hit a 5K PB. Can you believe it? We've come so far. My 5K PB that I attempted a few months ago was at a race, fresh, flat out 5K. I've just run 3K warm up and gone to 5K PB without even intending to. As I was going, it just felt comfortable for the first like 3.5, 4K, so I was just rolling with it. I had up to 4:10 on the pace to hit, and that's exactly what we hit. It was a 4:10 average pace for the 5K. Nice stretch now, go get some food, and then we'll hit the gym. See you in a sec. We finished our running workout. We are gonna go to the gym shortly, but I just wanted to quickly show you the new Ghost Cinnabon caramel pecan whey protein, and they've also brought out a new greens flavor, old school apple, whatever that means. If you're someone who struggles to get your veg in, your fruit and veg in, then this has all the necessary nutrients in it to help you reach your goals for the day. And obviously, what other brand is doing whey flavors like this? I mean, if you're struggling to hit your protein goals, Ghost make it easy. Cinnabon caramel pecan. I mean, I know for a fact that if you walked past a Cinnabon shop, you would not hesitate to buy a cinnamon bun. So there's no excuses now if you're a gym bro and getting your protein in. One more of those. That's the wrong lid. Now, if you want your protein shakes to taste like a shake, ice is the hack. Get some ice in there. Get it nice and cold and thick. Pause. But you know what I mean, that milkshake consistency. That. Looking nice. We also got this new clear shaker tumbler thing. It's really good for the coffee in the morning as well. If you're a coffee person. Let's do the taste test. Oh my god. That slaps differently. That is so good. But I'm gonna sip it through this because it's thick, so. Double pause. I'm just gonna sip it through the cup because it's hard to get it through the straw. If you do order anything from Ghost, make sure you screenshot and send it to me, and then your boy will hook you up with some free products. So without further ado, we're going to do a juicy leg session to try and maintain these twigs. See you all on the other side. Right guys, so we are at the gym for a leg workout. It is a little bit later in the day, but I need some energy after that tempo workout. And I've obviously got a leg session, so we're using the Ghost Sour Strips energy drink. If you're in the US, you can buy these off the website and use code J for 20% off. Unfortunately, these aren't yet available in the UK or Europe, but they'll be coming soon. But you can get the Sour Strips pre-workout pump size. So yeah, code J for 20% off, as always. So yeah, leg day, leg sessions. I'm tapering down anyway for my marathon in November. But yeah, we're just taking it easy because we can't risk the DOMs that legs gives you and then have to do this like insane amount of running volume weekly. Like obviously normally I'd be hammering my legs a lot harder. If I was running less volume, I'd be happy to go hard, let my legs feel sore, because I wouldn't need necessarily that energy in my legs. Just stimulating the muscle slightly is gonna still help maintain as much muscle mass as I possibly can. And I actually will say my legs still look pretty decent. You know, the running volume is helping them as well, and they look leaner. So yeah, we're gonna get into this workout now. So without further ado, wish me luck, let's go. Right, so starting off with a single leg lunge. Like I said before, obviously not trying to take the intensity too high. So I'm doing low reps, low sets, literally 6 reps each leg. The weight is feeling, I'll probably say I've got 4 or 5 reps in reserve until I would hit failure, maybe even more. And literally the sole purpose is just preserving my legs up until that half marathon. I still feel like I'm working my legs obviously, and there is a little bit of fatigue kicking in towards the end of the set, but not taking it to that point where tomorrow I'm gonna wake up and have severe muscle soreness, because it's just not gonna be beneficial for my running. So as I said, we like to focus on unilateral movement. So we just did a single leg Smith machine lunge. Now moving on to a single leg press. Reason being, when you run, you're running off one leg, you're not going off 2 legs. So building that power in each leg individually, building that strength is obviously going to assist in your performance when running. Also, guys, you would have noticed that I'm wearing this insane baseball jersey, which is from Young LA, and you can use my code KARA for 15% off. It's part of the new collection, and you need to be quick to these collections because boy, they sell out very, very fast. So code KARA, K-A-R-A, for 15% off. This Friday, the 4th of October, there is a huge restock as well on a lot of favored items. So be ready for that. That should be live by the time this video is up. Time for some single leg extensions. Let's fucking go. Right guys, so we are moving on to a Romanian deadlift with a barbell. My hamstrings are something that I struggle with, my mobility. They get very tight very easily. So managing that with the training is really important. Probably the hamstrings is probably one of the only exercises in this particular gym that I don't do single leg, just because I don't mind a barbell RDL, and there's no specific machine that I favor for a single leg on a hamstring exercise. Maybe the lion leg curl, but the one here is not great. But yeah, so we're moving on to this now. Let's do it. Right people, so that's a wrap for the leg session. Finished off with some calves there. Gist of this video is hard workout when it comes to the tempos, and it's perfectly showing you how to balance a hard running session with trying to still do some sort of lower body training. It's not an easy thing, and that is hybrid training. That is what it's like if you're going to train for a marathon and try to look relatively decent on your lower body. Obviously with the upper body, as you've seen from the previous episodes, if you haven't, go and watch them now. With the upper body, obviously it's a little bit easier to just push weight because you don't need to rely on your upper body as much when you're running. that being said, you can't completely neglect like DOMs in your upper body, muscle soreness in your upper body does impact your running. You want to feel loose up here. I've had several times where I've trained my chest or my biceps, and when you're running like this, especially in your biceps, you can get like cramp in your biceps. So even though it's obviously not directly affecting your legs when you train upper body, it still does have some sort of impact. But that being said, you can still push your upper body a little bit more, especially when you're still quite far out from the marathon, the actual race day, then you can push your legs. So yeah, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you smash the like button. I hope this series is helping you guys out. If it is helping you out, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Comment down below what videos you'd love to see on this channel. Follow me on all my socials, and I'll see you all in the next video.